Happy Friday, Ranger Nation. You made it another week. Let's get going with another Ranger Week in Review. Happy Friday, guys. We have news from Beast Morphers, Power Rangers, merch stuff. We got comic news. We got a whole bunch of news because I wasn't here last week, so we're going to cover last week's stuff pretty much, as well as this stuff. So let's get going. Sit back, grab a drink, guys. Ugh, I missed ya. The Ranger Week in Review starts right now. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Ranger Week in Review. I missed you. How are you doing? Yes, I took last week off. Just gonna keep it brief. Hit a wall, really needed to take a day off and stepped back for a little bit, got caught up on some vlogs, got those posted this week, so sorry there hasn't been anything like super new this week, but as you can tell by the smile on my face, I am way more recharged, so let's get going into some Power Ranger news, right? Right, let's do this. Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel is currently going, and while we had some fire to start off with, well, let's just say fire can only burn so bright for so long. We had the last episode that came out, well, it was Love Stings that I did, and I did a review of. The episode last week was called Fan Frenzy. Now, I did not get to do anything on Fan Frenzy. Not because I didn't want to, actually, because I put my faith in the DVR system from DirecTV Now, and it failed me miserably, and then they put it up, but it wasn't available, and then when it finally was available for me to stream, the quality on it was terrible. I got about 10 minutes in and had to completely give up. So, I'm sorry. Hopefully I'll eventually get to watch it, and then I can do a review on it. I'm going to make sure I do everything I can to watch this week's episode that's going to air tomorrow. It's called Prepare to Fail. I'm trying my best to watch it live so I can at least watch it once to do an interview, or a review on it. Y'all know what I mean. You know, this is going to be a little loose, a little happy and fun. Let's just get back into the swing of the Ranger Week in Review, right? So the episode that's happening on Saturday is Prepare to Fail. Sarah gets overconfident about a test while Madame Odius summons one of her strongest monsters, Brax. Didn't we just have a Brax? We had a Frax, right? We had a Jax? Cracks? Sacks. Come on, make it a drinking game. Can you name more Ranger villains that rhyme with that? I think I'm cut out at Brax, and Frax. That's probably too many though, right? So here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you what happens in the episode that's airing on Saturday. However, if you want to know what happens in the episode on Saturday, go ahead and read all of the spoilers, because yes, my friends, I was going to make a bigger deal of it last week, but international spoilers are happening, which means France gets our episodes first. So, if you want to know what happens weeks down the line, start checking some links. I will provide them if you want to be spoiled, if you want to read them. However, I am not going to talk about them on here. I want you to be able to pop it on, put me in your ears, and be like, okay, I'm not going to be spoiled by this stuff for shows. But every title, I'm pretty sure about every title and every episode description, you know, like, the episode description is what I just said, like, Sarah gets overconfident and blah, blah, blah. That little two-line thing, they're out, like, for the rest of the season. There it is! Hooray! So, those are all up, and check out the links if you want to be completely spoiled to know what's going to happen. I think we're on episode 12, and I'm pretty sure episode 14 and 15 maybe have aired in France. As of when I'm recording this on Thursday, keep in mind, so more could be out, but full episode descriptions are out for these, and they're going to be coming fast, so this is not the place for me to rant about international spoilers, but come on, man! Hasbro, make it happen. France shouldn't be getting the show before us. Come on, man! Yeah, lots of spoilers. Let's look at something even further in the future, though, and that is Beast Morphers. Beast Morphers is on its way, and we got a date about when it's coming, and that is February. Now, I personally was thinking we wouldn't get it until early March, so the fact that they're saying February is very early. Now, this has been confirmed because Rorrie Travis, who is going to be our new Red Ranger, sidebar, follow all of them on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. If you are interested at all in just seeing the cast bond, behind the scenes pictures and shoots and filming locations, just watching them become family through Instagram is really awesome. So please give them all a follow, and you get, it's just the hype. The hype is so real. You miss, it's like all the hype is real. We'll just leave it at that. But according to Rorrie Travis, who is doing an interview in South Carolina, he said that it's going to debut sometime in February of 2019, which I thought was very early, especially with Hasbro not being able to produce any toys until spring. We're gonna see where that line falls, but guys, we could be seeing Beast Morphers in February. Yes! So hyped! So hyped! Guys, if you're hyped with me, grab a drink, whatever you're drinking. Coffee, tea for you Brits, whatever. Let's go. If you're hyped for Beast Morphers, you know I am. You know I am. Let's go to just Ranger news in general. If you were interested in getting any of the season collections, Lionsgate is doing a 25th anniversary for Power Rangers discount, where you can get like the full season of Dino Charge is like $11 or something. They're really cheap. Check out the links if you want to go ahead and get in and get the collectors, you know, full seasons, put all together if you want them in another way. I mean, I think it just includes like single seasons and maybe the movie is what we're looking at. Moving on to comic news, Beyond the Grid. Beyond the Grid is going to be starting soon, and with it we got some covers, some more information for it. Later this month, guys. Later this month. Another preview we got was for Go-Go Power Rangers number 13. That's going to be coming out on October 10th. Check out the links if you'd like to read the first few, 3 or 4 pages, maybe, of that issue. Not Power Ranger related, but comic book related, because Mr. Kyle Higgins, the man who left Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, he'd been saying he's working on some stuff, but of course you can't say it until it's been announced. It's officially announced on Wednesday, December 5th. Go and pick up your copy of Winter Soldier #1. That is right, Kyle Higgins is doing a limited run for Marvel. Congratulations, Kyle. You've won over a lot of us with your work, and the best of luck to you on Shadow Grid #1. Winter Soldier #1. Whatever. Epic things are at stake. There's a #1. Good luck to you on that. Before I move too far out of Ranger stuff, though, I do want to say congratulations to Christiane, our current Pink Ranger. She announced on Instagram that her and her boyfriend are expecting, and she is 5 months along. Man, that girl's in shape. Seriously, I followed her on Instagram, and she did like the turn with the baby bump. What the crap? Woohoo! Good luck to her, from all of us here, which, I mean, all of us is literally like me and my husband and my daughter who's not home and my cat. But we really wish you the best of luck with your pregnancy. Man, I told you it might be a little silly today. We're just gonna move on, but congrats, guys. Good luck to you. Let's move on to Legacy Wars news. Ranger Slayer is out. She looks amazing. By the time this comes out, they did a micro Megazord event this week. It's already over by now, but they did it to where your Megazords were fighting in the normal stages, which was kind of neat looking. The crappy news, though, that came out for Legacy Wars fortunately, it's nothing that Legacy Wars can prevent. It's that iOS users aren't going to be able to redeem codes anymore. What? It's something that is nothing to do with Inway or Legacy Wars. It's a new recent policy from Apple. Basically, now they can't do any more redemption codes for rare characters. On the website for the game, it's listed under bug fixes right now. iOS users, now you're like, but Android, nope. To make it fair, and I mean, it's fair. To make it fair, they're just taking away redemption codes. So Android users aren't going to have any leg up on you guys. Redemption codes are just going away. That absolutely blows, but it's not Inway or Legacy Wars' fault. Thanks, Apple. Let's talk about some merch news real quick. This was all last week's stuff, but it may be new to you. If you haven't seen it yet, there is an Evil Red Ranger figure that came out. It's in the Super Ninja Steel toy line. It's the Evil Rocky from the Dimensions in Danger episode. Nobody saw that thing coming, but it randomly showed up. Who possibly knows how hard this thing is going to be to get. I know I ordered one on Amazon. Once it comes in stock, I should get it. Check out, I'll put a link to it below if you want to kind of do the same thing, but start checking your stores if you want to get this guy. He's probably going to be kind of hard to find. If you are also a fan of Titanus, that Soul of Chogokin one, is it called Soul of Chogokin in the US? I'm not 100% sure, but the really, really nice Titanus is coming out, just like they did for the Megazord and the Dragon Sword. They're doing it for Titanus now. February of 2019, gonna be about $275 if you would like him, but admittedly, if you're looking at the aftermarket price of what you're gonna pay for a Legacy Titanus right now, I'm just saying, and I'm saying this is somebody who has a Legacy Titanus that honestly I should sell because I don't do anything with it, but guys, that's probably going to be your best bet. I bring him up again because there's official photos for him, as you've been looking at. They look gorgeous. If you want to get in on the pre-order, again, about $275 in February of 2019 for the release. Okay guys, we're going to end on conventions, and stay tuned, I guess, if you don't really know what's going on with Power Morphicon. Before that, real quick, Ranger Stop announcing more guests happening in November in Orlando, rangerstop.com. There is a big RangerCon happening in November. Power Morphicon, however, if you haven't heard, lucky you, which means you're probably not affected in this, but Power Morphicon, they're calling it a catastrophic error with their registration system. As a result, the non-attending counts for Lord Drakkons were severely screwed up, we're gonna say. Now, I'm not gonna read the entire thing to you. They've posted it, they've posted updates. I'm just gonna kind of let you know what the situation is. They're giving people 3 options. Now, I'm gonna go over the data first. Let's just go over the facts before I even talk about anything else. But here's the facts. Pursuit fairness, they're gonna do 3 options. So if you're affected, 1, Lord Drakkon figure will be provided to those that choose options 1 or 2 based on your purchase order. They're giving you 3 options if you were affected by this, and if you choose option 1 or 2, you get a Drakkon. Option 3, you don't. Let's just go over it. Option 1 is exchanges. You may exchange one of the following merchandise per missing figure. If you don't get a Drakkon, let's say you pre-ordered, and for the sake of this, I'm going to say you ordered 3 Drakkons. You can exchange 1 Drakkon for 2 pops or a throne. The throne is not going to have the collector's sticker on it. That is just a whole nother thing. The collector's edition box was a sticker. Whatever. On that. 2 is partial refunds. You can get a refund for any missing figures only. You can basically do it, if you don't either do it via, they'll pay you back via PayPal or a check. Full refund is the member may request a full refund for goods and services promised by Power Morphicon only. This will not include any service charges incurred by the purchaser to complete any transactions and will finalize any further resolution. You can get it, you can get a full refund, but you will not get any Drakkons, and of course you will not lose out on all of your fees. So this great system that still was screwed up by fees. Refunds will be processed within 4 to 6 weeks of the receipt of your completed request by the following only: PayPal or check by mail. Credit card or cash refunds will not be done. Basically, you might get 1 Drakkon. You might not get any Drakkons. And now that you have the facts, let's just chat about this. I'm going to keep my full whatever on this short, just because of the nature of the show. To say people aren't happy with this is an understatement. People paid up. The only way to get a Drakkon figure was to get this non-attending package, because, remember, we kept being told the only place to buy these figures was at Power Morphicon, but that's actually not true. See, Entertainment Earth was the one who went through everything, and Morphicon got their figures from Entertainment Earth. Do you really think Entertainment Earth, who's like, hey, we're going to take care of fronting and do whatever for this 15,000 Drakkon order, we're going to keep 2,500 for our own sales. And then PMC is like, oh, but this is completely exclusive. You're never going to get this anywhere else. Well, the people who bought them from Entertainment Earth really beg to differ on that. And it's a whole different thing if you want to talk about the convention exclusives and them buying them online. It's just really frustrating for someone whenever they're telling you, you have to buy this non-attending package. You have to pay $130 or whatever for the opportunity to buy these Drakkons because this is the only place you can get them, and they're forced people to pay this money to get this figure, and guess what? They're still not getting their figure. They would have been better off saving their money, accruing interest on it, which, believe me, you do not get interest on money, but it's still a better deal. And they could have just bought one from Entertainment Earth when they went up for pre-orders. Alright guys, you know what? We're gonna wrap it up before I get too far off the deep end on this Drakkon situation, but that is what's currently going on for the con. Please feel free to roast me in the comments about I have no idea what I'm talking about and whatever. I mean, I was there, but that's fine. And yeah. And I guess I will see you later. Guys, overall, I mean, I've had a blast recording today. It's been fun. I've had energy. Let's go. It's been fun to be back to the Ranger Weekend Review with you guys. I hope you've had a fantastic time. Stay tuned later, and I'm going to have the Toku Weekend Review, which is like this, except about tokusatsu shows. And we have a lot of fun. Also, my name is Ranger Liz. This has been the Ranger Weekend Review. Have a fan-frickin-tastic weekend, Ranger Nation. I'll see you later. Toodles. Lotion on my hands and my beer is sliding. This is first world Ranger Liz problems. I have energy today. You never looked and you said, oh, well, all these people, they were just showing up as one.